Well, it's kind of late for us, guys. Good evening. Hello, Tammy Smith, Cat ACDC, Lauren. I can't really see that well without these, and I should have done this beforehand, but I just got here. Jennifer Folsom. Guys, I'm so last minute these days, and I don't know if that's good or bad. For me, it feels like a good thing because for I only that's not true. These days, though, it's true. In the beginning of starting this channel, hey, Summer Savage, hey, Anita, I would only go live, or no, in the beginning of this channel, I would just go live with no topic, no nothing. I still do that. But for whatever reason, I get little weird inspirations throughout the day, and I think about them from the second I wake up. And by now, I have all these thoughts in my head of things I want to discuss throughout the day. It's really kind of weird. It's like I think about things and I just note them in my head and I'm like, yeah, that's inspiring. That's interesting. I'd like to talk about that. Sorry, guys. Sterling just messaged me about the Swedish Chef short. Katie Fulton. Hi, Angel. Hey, Mary Barons. Jilbo Baggins, Julie Denny, Kristen Melinda, Annika's mom. Hey, Mare. I love Mare. John Van Geest again. My puppy makes me hold his bones so he can chew them. He's very strange. I had to sing a song to Gertie tonight to get her to eat dinner. It was an absolute joke. Hey, Peace Lady, Keela, love you, girl. Florence Southard, Ad Kempt, Nacho's mom, Chow Yun Smut, Christy Kress, Fancy Nancy, Kiki's here. I love Kiki. I met her in Clearwater. Shauna B, Casey Cat, hey, Barefoot April, Jan Schwartz, hey, Carrie Ann, Kathy Ann, all the Anns, Melly Dramatic, Kim Greenleaf, Kim is Blue, all the Kims, Doc, Kafik. Kafik bought this for me and gave it to me at lunch the other day, and she's amazing. We went and had enchiladas, and she gave me this. Hey, Snake, Lisa, make it make sense. Hey, Mark Hardman, Third Eye Open, thank you for being here. Thank you, mods, for being here. And Kentucky Blue Girl. I'm telling you, I do talk differently. Whether you guys notice it or not, I feel it. I have to push like in a weird way. It just takes more effort. I don't know. I'll get used to it. Hey, DNB. Loki, the SP dog. Our weather's okay. An absolute joke. What song? Oh, I just make up songs. I do it all the time. I've been doing it since I was little. Hey, Teresa. Katie, she wouldn't eat. And I always get her to eat by going, let's eat your Dion's. Let's eat your Dion's. And I have to go, wow. No joke. If I have a face like this, she won't eat. But she sits there and stares at the food, and then she looks at me. And then she stares at the food, and then she looks at me. And every time she looks at me, I have to go, wow. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that usually works. Hi, Kay Thompson. Blakey. Tonight it didn't work, and it really didn't work. I kept doing it for like 15 minutes, and I was like, I can't stand here. I can't walk away or she won't eat. So then I started going, doing it right, eating your dins, living your life. And then she finally kind of like her ears went down and she felt chill. And then she took like 2 bites and I stopped singing. And then she stared at me again and I was like, living your life, doing it right. And she started eating. And it was an absolute joke, like I just said. Hi, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Sassy Savage, Philip Wright. I'm glad you're back. I got to answer your email, brother. She demands dinner and a show. She's a brat. How are you guys? What a day. What an absolute day. Baby Steps 22. You can't believe that you caught it. Hi, Reese and all. Reese, you're always glowing in a good way. It's sweat. I'm on my period. It started this morning, but thank you so much. Trying to make a comment every live I catch because I'm such a lurker. Well, first of all, I do remember you from the other day, so thank you for speaking up, and I really appreciate that, babe. I also noticed that too, guys. I sweat. I get like hot. Is that normal? Is that a perimenopausal thing? When you're getting close to your period? Like I noticed it when I ovulate, but even more this time. Yeah, I said I would start Thursday. I knew it. I woke up this morning and holy Shark Week. I swear animals get their kicks out of making humans do tricks. Absolutely. It's the hormones. Yeah, I've been Yeah, all day. Kind of sweaty, kind of sweaty. Um, dance human. Yes. Oh, I danced for her too. It's ridiculous. It's so silly. Um, well, okay. Well, I don't want to call it hot flashes, Chow Smut. I'm not there yet, girl. I'm still in my 30s, still in my 30s for a couple more months. So, um, guys, I'm really tired. I had to get up for real this morning, like the real kind. I had to get up at 6 o'clock and I didn't go to bed till like 2:30. So I'm tired and it's just kind of I'm starting to notice. My uterus noticed a few hours ago. But I had to go get an oil change. That's a whole thing. That's just, I mean, what happened to the simplicity? What happened to the simplicity of the world? Does anybody know? Has anybody seen it? Yeah, I had to go get my oil changed. You know, you think it's going to be a normal situation. It's not. Well, luckily, Jeff took me. I didn't want to sit there through it. And I'm glad because it took 4 hours. Um, you know, I was, he was like, he picks me up from I dropped the car off and he's like, okay, so homebound. He's like, we going back home? I was like, actually, I need to go to Target and there's a Target right there. Well, he's hip to it. He's hip to it because Jeff used to sit in the car and wait for me to go to Target. Oh, not these days. No, he knew. He knew that, excuse me. He knew that I was going to take a long time. It was weird. He got out of the car with me. Usually Jeff's a bit lazy for that. So he went with me and followed me around Target, which really sucked because all I wanted to do was just look at candles and underwear. And I did get a cute pair of undies. I forgot I got a really cute pair. I got some boy shorts, but they're totally lace. I don't know. We'll see. Could be ugly too. I mean, it could show too much of the coot. Hey, Dawn in Wyoming. Hey, Barney, Jeepsy Soul. I feel like it's been a minute. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Debbie. Exactly, Katie Fulton. Yeah, please let us know if you find that simplicity. So we go to Target and then we went to breakfast. Jeff is a breakfast person. I am not a breakfast person at all. Now, fine. We went to some crap little diner too. He loves that kind of stuff. Old people like diners. Fred did too. I don't like diners because every time they're black lace, Ev. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? You just find a place to sit down. You don't need to go try to check into the cat's food. I've had just about enough of your nonsense today. I'm serious. I don't eat breakfast. So, Jeepsy Soul. Oh, gifted a membership. Thank you, babe. Yeah, I'm not a diner person. Every time I go to a diner, there's hair in it. Every time. I pretty much always find hair. So don't poor Bo him. He ate a bunch of Twizzlers today, Brian Lucas, if you want to know the truth. I wasn't going to out him, but I just did. Okay. And is it his fault? Yes. Is it my fault? It isn't. So don't be trying to blame. No, actually, no one said pink undies, but someone said black. I got a pair of lacy black boy short undies today, and they're cute. So I'm in this diner and I don't do diners. There's always hair in the food every time, or there's like skin flakes or something. Like every time you see somebody preparing your food, they're like this, or they're like, or worse, their thumb is like touching your food. I just don't know about a diner. I know you guys, look, I support you for supporting it. I don't really support it. Okay. Nancy Stitch, and I love that you're here. Thank you, babe. I love Nancy. Thank you for that. So I'm like, I don't want anything in this crap ass. Oh my God, they had bagels. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll get a bagel. I love bagels and they are not easy to find in the Midwest. It's a weird thing. So anyway, I got myself a bagel. And that's the other thing is they don't have like real cream cheese. They bring it in a little, like you just peel off the top and it's so cute. This little skinny waitress brings me, I was like, a well done bagel, girl, please. I need it like extra toasty. Well, she didn't really do that, but I didn't complain. But it was so cute. She brings me this like nice bagel with one little thing of cream cheese. You're, that's adorable. I'm going to need more, like a lot more. Let's not F around. And then I got a side of jalapenos because I like to layer the bagel like so. I like the bagel to be quite toasted. Keela. Oh man, you guys are really gifting these things tonight. That is so nice. Thank you for that, Keela. So like so, you put the bagel here and then you put the cream cheese on, like this, and then you layer your jalapenos all around in the circle. And then you stuff your face like so. I don't eat breakfast, so I do not eat. I'm not usually hungry till about 3:30 or 4 in the afternoon. However, I thought, well, I started my period. Maybe I should try to, because I was taking a lot of Advil, and that does make me a little bit uncomfortable to take a bunch of Advil like that on an empty stomach. So I thought, well, you should splurge. Hey, Doc. What a nice thing to do. Thank you for your super sticker, my friend. Leslie got a membership. That was either Nancy or Keela or our other person that gifted one. Who was that? Jeepsy Soul. So nice. So nice. Awesome idea. I never thought of that. Never thought of what? I don't remember what I just said, Philip. What was it? Ew, Blake, no. I don't want anything crunchy on my bagel. Now, here's the thing. Bye, Tommy. Here's the thing. I do like sriracha, though, on my bagel. I like Blake. I like where you're going with this. So I do the jalapenos, and then I do everything bagel seasoning if I'm feeling extra fancy. And then I do sriracha. Gretchen, nice to see you as well this evening, girl. Guys, so I really am probably not going to stay on for too long just because of my period and I'm tired and I had to get up for that dang oil change. Oh, yeah. So the oil change. Kathy, and you like smoked salmon on a bagel? That's Jeff does that too. I don't eat fish, so I don't know what that's like. Well, so I went to Target. That was fun. I got the undies. I got some more mouthwash. I got a can of sriracha almonds. And then did the breakfast. And then, guys, oil changes are no joke these days. Now, to be fair, the dude calls me, Sean calls me, and are you out shopping for underwear? Oh my God, that's funny. I love buying undies. I got to get rid of some underwear. I'm addicted to buying underwear. I buy underwear all the time. I think they're just so cute and I can't stop myself, especially at Target. They're $5 a pair. I always throw a pair of undies in my cart. Always. So that's what I did. And guys, I get this call from Sean at the damn Honda dealership. Now, my car is 10 years old. I bought it brand new. Okay. I bought it brand new. I never drive my car. My car only has 70,000 miles on it. And so it was expensive today. I guess today was an expensive day. I had to get new like cabin filters or air filters or something. And then I had to do this differential fluid in the back, this rear fluid. And I don't know what that means. That was probably a scam. It's probably not even a real thing. But wow, they really get you. They really rack that up high. So that was kind of a shame. During Shark Week, you should do your lives reclined with a heating pad. Don't worry, I'm going to be all over my heating pad here in about an hour, Gretchen, but I love where you're going with that. So I probably should. Yeah, you take your car to the dealer. Yeah, that's what my mom said. She goes, what are you taking your car? Because I don't know. I only get an oil change once a year. I don't know any independent places. I don't know anything. And I don't know if Jeff knows anything. And so, and like I said, guys, I don't drive the car. I mean, I don't know, never dealership. So Jeff takes his Ford to the Ford dealership. And I think that's dumb because his car has way more problems. My car never has problems. So is the differential fluid not a real thing? Okay, I'll never go to a dealership again, but where should I go? I don't know where to go. The cabin filters. So did I not need it? Hi, Amy Lee SB. Did I not need that? Is it fake? The cabin filters? Yeah. So before oh, and I had to get brakes. I had to get front brakes. So I go to Jiffy Lube, Jeff took his car to a Jiffy Lube the last time he did an oil change, and he said it was higher than the Ford dealership. You have a 21-year-old Honda? That's amazing, Peace Lady. Mine's 10 years old. She's doing great. Um, I do have four-wheel drive. I have a CRV. Hey, CJ Harris. Okay, fine. So maybe I messed up. But just that differential fluid, the oil change and tire rotation was like $260 alone. Just that. It was really crazy. I was quite depressed about it for several hours. Um, Chaotic bleach. That sucks, girl. I'm sorry. Are you serious, Keela? Was I ripped off? Seriously, was I ripped off with this rear differential thing? Is it not a real concept? Jeff said it was. He was like, no. Okay, Ken says it is. Okay. Yeah, Carrie Ann. I don't know. Guys, I really feel like I was checked out too because of my cramps. The Advil hadn't kicked in yet. It is important, Ken says. Okay, okay. Ken, what about Philip Wright? Changing the oil can be done in your driveway. Philip Wright, I don't know how to curl my hair. I burnt my forehead off last week. So I'm definitely not qualified to do that, but I appreciate that. Ken, what about the cabin filters? Oh, it does make a difference. So then the other thing, this is the weirdest thing, guys. Listen to this. No, Bo is not eating cat food anymore. Yeah. Okay. So Sean calls me from the dealership. This was weird. I park my car in the garage. My car is never out of the garage. Now, my old house that I owned over in Kansas never parked my car in the garage. It was too small of a garage, and I had my washer and dryer out there. Hi, Wendy Brewer. Yeah, Keela. So our garage is super clean. Like, just for instance, today I used the little blower. Like, I always blow the dust out of the garage. It's real clean. I don't like dirtiness like that. This dude sends me a picture and he said it's another $100. We're gonna have to take out your dash and clean out. He was like, "You have a rodent's nest in your car." I was like, "What?" No, I don't. That was so weird to me. Now Jeff is like, "It's got to be from your old house. Like it has to be something old." And I'm like, it would have to be. I mean, I have stacked up bags of dog food in my garage. Wouldn't all of that wouldn't there be like poop or something? Wouldn't we see something? My garage is so clean. So I don't know. It really freaked me out though. I was like, okay, well now I'm really not going to drive my car. Now that's still better. My old house, my car, I don't know what happened. Yeah, they showed me Jilbo. Well, on a picture, I wasn't there. I know, John, rodents can get into garages, but I have no evidence of that. I don't know. And Jeff's car doesn't have that. So it's a little weird. It was a little weird. How did they know that, Amy? They sent me a picture. But at my old house, oh, okay. Well, yeah. So then I went to pick the car up and he goes, "Did you see that picture?" And I said, "Yeah, it's a little weird, Sean." And he goes, it's probably from squirrels. Okay, well, squirrels are not in my garage, I assure you. It's a garage and there are no squirrels. You know how I know this? I would bring them in the house and domesticate them. I love squirrels. There are no squirrels out there. I don't hear scurrying like a squirrel would, these days. It's weird. The whole thing was weird. I don't know. So they charged me like $100 for that to clean out the rodent's nest. I don't know. I thought it was silly. I thought it was strange. Anyway, that money racked up real fast, and I couldn't be more depressed about that. But let's move on because we're trying not to think about it anymore. I don't like spending large sums of money. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. I just don't. You got a budget for that stuff, though. You do. And honestly, it's a 10-year-old car. And yeah, I mean, every time you say goodbye, I know you don't really leave, Tommy. You're so cute. Guys, Tommy released his yoga video. and he may or may not have sent it to me, and I might have watched some of it. I tuned in for a minute, and it was good. It was real good. It felt right. It, I'm gonna practice with him along. I'm gonna play the video and practice, see what we can come up with. Maybe sometime in person, if I ever see Tommy in person, we can practice together. That would be even better, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I have a nest in my garage. I think I would know. I love animals. I don't see anything out there. 13-year Honda dealership employee, not there anymore. Techs are certified trained to know what your car needs. So you're saying they're cool? Thank you for your super chat. This dude was really nice. He was super nice. Like, he was almost a little too nice. He walked me all the way back out to my car and like opened the door. He started to walk with me and I was like, Sean, that's okay. I already paid. And I got my purse, I got my keys. I said, you don't have to walk me. And he was like, oh, no, 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 I want to. I was like, okay, well, let's just go together then. I said, you want me to take you to lunch while we're at it? Like, what do you want to do? He was nice though. He was nice. So better together. I think you're right. It feels like an up and up situation. I don't know. And it doesn't matter. My money's gone. Reese, do you have rats? I don't think so. There's a schedule of what you need when you need it. I have a 2012 Honda, but it's winter at night. Any little guys might try to come in the garage. Yeah. And you're better together. My car says it. So like, it tells you, like, I still had 60% oil left on my car when I took it today, but I hadn't had it changed in a year. I don't drive my car very often. So, but it does tell you what is needed. My car is updated. It has the computer thing on it that tells you like what is needed. So, yeah. Flirting. Yeah. What kind of car? I have a Honda CRV, Wendy. But yeah, it was different. It was different. Speaking of flirty flirt, you guessed it. You guessed it. Always fear rodents. I don't fear rodents. I just don't really want them. Like, if they're nesting in the inside of the engine, I guess I don't mind. But I don't like, can they get into the car? That would freak me out if I was driving. Will you buy Huxley a car soon? I won't. No, he's 14. But at my old house, I just have to tell you guys this because this is my biggest nightmare. It's my biggest fear. I hate them so much. Now, I don't kill them anymore because I don't like killing things and I don't want to kill things. I'm terrified of spiders. How do we get to do yoga with Tommy? We'd probably have to pay large sums of money, I would guess, but we could pool it together. I'm willing. I'm willing for us to put our money together and go to Tucson. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm sure that he's comfortable with it as well. They get into the car. Okay, that's terrifying. Would you not absolutely crap your pants if there was something in your car? So that's what happened. At my old house, I had a giant, the dude told me it was a 100-year-old oak tree in my house. Before I had my Honda, I had an older Acura MDX, the Acura SUV. I loved that car. That thing was killer. It had like DVD players. Yes, you do. It was nice. I mean, it was old, but it was nice. Yeah. I traded that car in. Okay. I want you to listen up here. I traded that car in because I thought I bought it and it had spiders in it. That car had little white, like yellowy white spiders in it. I loved that car. I did not care. I traded it in and I bought my brand new Honda CRV 10 years ago. Yeah, it was a nice Acura. I mean, again, it was old, but it was nice. Acuras are nice. So I purposely bought a brand new car because I was like, this can't ever happen to me. I am so scared of spiders. I will absolutely wreck my car. Me too, Mrs. Ivy. I would go to Tucson to do yoga with Tommy. I would absolutely do that as well. Okay, that could be Doc. That makes sense. Yeah, absolutely the worst thing. Did Fred drive his own car? Yeah, Fred had his own car. You can go until it's 15% on that Honda. That's what I used to do when I drove it more and had my corporate job. It's not the amount of oil left, just the life left in your blood. But do you? I went over my last one by 250 miles below. Okay. CRVs are indestructible. I had an awesome MDX. Nice. That's good for you to say that. I love my CRV. Yeah, Tommy and I are the same person. I don't know if you guys knew this. We've recently discovered we're just totally the same person. I am the female version of him. He's terrified of spiders. So am I. So yoga and twister, Armine? Absolutely. Will Tommy wear tight yoga pants? I bet he would if I got him a pair and asked him to do it. Tommy pretty much does a lot that I would ask him to do. Now, I'm not going to guarantee he would do everything I ask him to do, but I feel like all I have to do is kind of flirt it up a little bit and we could get Tommy to do it. Love you, Joe Virus. Okay. So, guys, are you following? I get a whole new car. Okay. I get a whole new car. I buy a brand new car. Panko, you're lucky. And I park my car under this tree again, this oak tree, and I have my car. And at night, it only would happen at night. I'm starting to sound crazy, I know. Hi, Emily Blythe. As soon as the sun would start to set, I know that sounds nuts. These spiders would come out in my brand new Honda. It was the worst. I wouldn't drive at night. I stopped driving. It was the scariest thing. These little spiders would run across my dash. They would run in and out of the air conditioning vents. They're night spider. Martha Slimmer. Martha, I got a card from you the other day, which I said, but then I got another one today from you on that beautiful paper with your heart. It was so pretty. And just what you said in it, Martha, I'm so glad that you're on. I wanted to tell you thank you for that. Peppermint didn't work, Denise. I bought everything you could imagine to put in that car. I bought everything under the sun. I love you, Martha. Really, truly, what you said was so kind. Thank you. Hi, Chris Murray. Better together. Spider car? Absolutely not. I wanted to set it on fire. I almost wrecked that car so many times. I would be like, oh, it was the worst. It's the worst. Yeah, lifeboat. Yes. It's the worst absolute feeling when you're driving. And it's happened to me, I would say at least 20 times because of that tree that I was parked under. I would be driving and all of a sudden I'd be like, oh, I would just like let go of the wheel. I mean, they would just come running out. I would have, sometimes it would be like right above my head. And so I was like driving, like trying, it was the worst. And Huxley was little and it was horrible. There were a couple of times Huxley was like 4 and I would just straight up like pull over as fast as I could and run out of the car screaming and get him. And I would just like start running in circles. I'm kind of surprised now looking back that I wasn't, Child Protective Services didn't show up, honestly. Yeah, it was terrible. Bye, John. It was absolutely terrible. So really, Mary, that's awful. Guys, spiders are a real thing for me. I can't do it. This is the worst time of year. Spring is my favorite time of year. I hate it because that's when everything starts moving and shaking. And my front porch is beautiful, but I have bushes everywhere. And I won't, I go through the garage as soon as it warms up because I'm scared I'm going to walk through a spider web. If I go through the front porch, I take a broom and I do this to the air before I start walking because I'm too afraid. I'm just too scared. I won't do it. Oh, ants don't bother me. No, this was not during my meth years. I had a child ad chemed. I was well off meth. They were these weird little yellowy colored spiders and they weren't big. They never got big, but they would like pop out of the air filter and like start running across the dash. And it was the worst thing ever. Anyway, isn't fall the worst? Yeah, the big ones do come out in the fall. Yes, they do. Spiders are so creepy to me. They are just so like there's nothing worse too. Do you guys like ever almost walk into one or you see like we have our house treated so hardcore. I am in love with Brad. Brad knows how much I love him. I only will accept Brad to come and spray my house because Brad uses something that his grandfather, some concoction that was like some chemical that's probably super deadly and causes cancer from his grandfather. And he comes and sprays my house And poor Brad, you guys, every time Brad comes over, he's like, I know. He's like, I don't go into your closet. I'm not going anywhere near your shoes or clothes. I'm like, no, not that. I'm like, Brad, we have to talk. And he's like, what's going on, Reese? And I'm like, I saw a spider. Look, it's not your fault, but it was downstairs and I put a circle. I marked where it was and I need you to know. And he thinks I am a nutball. Like that dude tries so hard to come when I'm not here. You can tell because I won't leave him alone. I follow him around and I'm like, do you see anything? Is there anything? I'm like, what about this time of year? Are we going to start seeing things? What should I expect? And I'm going to have to put the house up for sale, if we start really seeing things. So he knows. I love Brad. I absolutely, yeah. You fear rodents? New merch, please show your support, Reese, and place your order. Even the F off into the forever. Keela, do we have new merch? I'm going to go look because I kind of want to order something too, honestly. Thank you, Keela. You work really hard on that, girl. Thank you. Move out west. I hate bugs, especially spiders. I see way less out here than ever did in Missouri. And in 16 years, I've only seen one scorpion. Okay, you are in Nevada. Tommy is in Tucson, and he told me that they don't have spiders, but they have tarantulas that come out, Crystal. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can't. I'm trying to think like, would I rather be dead? And truth be told, I might. Like, can you imagine? Can you guys just think about it for a minute? Like, what if a spider just like dangled down right now and landed on my shirt? What would happen? Like, it's the worst thing. It's just the worst thing. But so we have little guys here in Missouri. I mean, we get wolf spiders, but they can't spin webs. And yeah, I mean, I get sometimes we have wolves. When we first moved in, we had them in this basement and it was the scariest thing. Now we don't. We put traps everywhere and Brad took care of it. But Brad explained to me they don't they don't even climb walls, which is kind of scarier. Honestly, right now I'm wearing sandals and now I feel uncomfortable. But I don't know. There's nowhere safe. There's nowhere safe. It's really uncomf. Yeah, I'm terrified. Terrified of them. So, what was I saying? What was I going to say? Here we are 30 minutes in. I did it again. Let's talk about real quick. I do want to talk about the topic at hand. Oh, your husband picks a spider up. That is so insane to me when somebody can pick up a spider. First of all, how do you pick up a spider? They run. Brown recluse. I've never seen a brown recluse in here, but yeah, that is scary and shocking that I haven't because we are in the woods. Speaking of the woods, I posted a picture this morning of the backyard. Look at how pretty this picture is. Those of you who are on Facebook have probably already seen it, but I took this picture because remember how early it was. There it is. This is my backyard. So pretty this morning. Look at all that fog, but there's Gert. Look at how cute Gertie is. Trying to get that glare off. Isn't that pretty? Look at little tiny Gert, the little brave little toaster. Ooh, tornado what? Rachel, be safe. Rachel Harmon said tornadoes touchdown. How cute. Yeah, it's a cool picture. Now, I want to be clear about this picture. That is not my entire backyard, everybody. I don't want anyone to be like, wow, you have so much land. No, our backyard scoots up to a farm, and that is all owned by the farmer back there. So that is not all my land. I wish it was. That would be amazing. But anyway, it's really pretty. And Bo and Gert are so nice back there, and they get to run around. Now, that's where don't dox anyone on the phone. Don't worry. It's okay, Martha. It's safe. It's just Rachel saying that she has tornadoes. My coyote comes every night. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I have a bunch of raw hamburger meat to throw out for him tonight. No, Katie, somebody said that. It looks like a pond. It's only the fog this morning. There is no pond, but it looked like it. Is the farmer hot? I don't know. I've never seen him. So, guys, let's talk about, hi, Dawn. I want to talk about spiders are our friends. Kathy Bailey says, I agree. And that's why I don't kill them. I don't kill spiders. I'm not comfortable doing that. It doesn't feel right. I don't like killing anything. I'm not cool with it. So as much as I don't like spiders, don't worry, I don't kill them. I don't think that's right. I wanted to say something tonight. I wanted to have a quick message. I'm not going to stay on very long. I know I always say that, but I'm really not going to. But oh, you're under a tornado watch. Be careful, guys. Everybody said we were going to have bad storms last night, but we didn't. Hey, Noreen. So I was thinking about something as I was out and about today, running around and such, as one does on day one of their period, no less. I just want to say, I want to give a little bit. Hi, Blow Drill. For my quick message, Blow Drill. Now, you are not an under the radar Scientologist. You are no longer in, Dylan, but still, I like to think and hope that there's somebody watching that's an under the radar Scientologist. I really kind of would imagine that there's maybe not live, but I like to imagine that somebody goes and catches on the replay when they can or however they can and puts their headphones in and watches. I really kind of hope for that. And I hope that it's helping. And this is all, I really want to say this is all, hey, Yvonne, this is all thanks to Tommy. Honestly, Tommy, well, and Miriam and Sterling as well. But those guys in the last week, we have all discussed so much heavy stuff when it comes to Scientology. It's like it's just surrounding me, but not in a bad way, in a very good way. There's all kinds of like little gifts and things that are unraveling for me and things that I'm going, wow, I'm figuring out like that's me or that's not me. Just little things where I'm like, oh, that's something new. That's a new habit I'm going to pick up. I'm going to think this way now. It's really helped me a lot. Tommy, especially, I thank him because he had so many good questions that really made me think. Okay, that's all. So it made me think today as I was running errands and free. I am having a Nora moment. I don't know what that means, Katie. I was free and running errands today, and I was doing whatever I wanted, and I was talking to a friend on the phone and texting a whole bunch of friends. And even though I was in pain because I'm on day one of Shark Week and oh no, Nora. What, Christy Cress? What did you Reese, under what? I don't know what that means, Christy Cress. Even though I was in pain, even though I was, looked like crap running around in my sweatpants, and I don't know. It just like this is exactly what I mean. And I don't know if you guys can follow with me, but I just feel like there are so many little real life, like in real time is what I'm trying to say, gifts that I'm really starting to recognize and notice and be thankful for. And yes, Katie Smith, yes. And maybe this is just part of the process because we're a little over a year out. Yeah, Kim is blue, freedom. We're a little over a year now. And I think every day my eyes open a little more. Every day I realize a little more. But I'm kind of to the point where I think I'm able to stop and take the time to open my eyes, realize and go, okay, so that's me. Yeah, it's a healing process, but such a beautiful thing. Elizabeth Bates, I love you. I thought about you all day today, girl. I love you. I hope you're doing all right. It's part of the process. Absolutely, Ms. D. But it's just such a beautiful thing. It's absolutely part of the process. What did you call it? Under what? Coming out of sign? Under the radar, Christy, under the radar. It's part of the process, but it's such an amazing, guys, it's hard to explain because of where I came from, and it's hard to put it into words. But it is such a huge life shift, change. Everything has changed so much for me. I no longer have to do anything that they wanted me to do or that I was trained to do. Sandy McKenna, I love you, girl. Inner freedom. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. The pressure of the cult is off. Yes. But it's more than that. I realized something today. I realize something every day now. And what I realized was this is the exact thing I want to say to an under the radar Scientologist. This is what I want to tell you. You are doing everything that they want you to do. You are trained and you are doing everything. They don't want you to find out what I know. They're doing everything in their power to keep you from seeing. You've got blinders on. I promise you do, because I still am taking mine off. You are stuck in it. You are in the eye of the storm, and they don't want you to see what I see. They don't want you to find out what I found out. It took some time to figure it out, but now I know. Yes, blow drill. It's hard to put this into words, but I really want to put it into words for anybody. I don't care if one person sees this, it's under the radar. It would be absolutely my goal to get this point across. You didn't realize how much support you needed and how, and let me just click on it because it's moving. You didn't realize how much support you needed. And now that you're getting it in surprising ways, you feel lifted up like you can fly 100%. Thank you, Chris Murray. We are so privileged to share these moments. Oh my God, Katie Smith, I love you. Honored to be here holding space with you. Dylan, I love you. Thank you for saying that. Hi, Pamela SP Butterfly. I was brushing my teeth today, and I was just looking in the mirror thinking all the beautiful new things that are coming into my mind, all the new thoughts that are so inspiring, and just like having goals and the sky's the limit kind of thinking. I've never thought like that before. I know it sounds basic, but thinking that certain things are even possible. How recently? Think of how from now to just recently how negative I was. And I'm still negative. I'm not trying to say I'm suddenly Miss Sunshine here. It is, Katie. You're absolutely right. But I am so much more. I know I'm more positive because I am excited about the future. How recently were you guys sitting here with me and I was going, if we never grow, if my channel just flops, and it might flop, and, I may quit, or you guys may leave me. None of that's going to happen. None of that's going to happen. It's just not going to happen. This is going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to spread what we're spreading right now. And most of you are going to come with me, and some of you aren't. Some of you are going to get tired of me, or some of you are going to go, okay, it's worn off for me. I'm not into her anymore. I'm tired of her period every month, or what have you. But most of you are going to come with me because most of you are actually a part of my heart. Most of you actually are my friends, my family. And I have no doubt, because you know why? It's unconditional love. And I've experienced it now for the first time. I feel it from you. I see it. And Crystal says you were surrounded by, nay, smothered by negativity. It takes a long time to dig yourself out of that. Absolutely, Crystal. Yes. But I don't have the doubts as much as I used to, because I realize, like I said yesterday, when I call myself fat and I call myself ugly, that's not even me. I'm so tired of guessing your period start date and being right. You were right, Joe Virus, and we were all right. I knew I was going to start today. I love that, Leo. But deciphering and going, that's not even me. Yes, it's like you've been reborn, Ms. Ivy. Yes. Thank you, Anita. I love you, girl. That's not even me talking. That's not my thoughts. That's my dad. Okay, great. We've established that. But then move forward to a couple months later, and I'm going, well, the channel may not work out, and it's okay if it doesn't. And, we had a good run, and, maybe I'm just wasn't meant to be. That's not my dad. That's bigger than my dad. That's Scientology. That's all Scientology talking. That's all they do to you. They keep you in a cage and they dangle hope that never comes. That's exactly all it is. You have people clamoring over each other to stay in the sun. That's all we're doing in Scientology, is clamoring to get to that hope. And it doesn't happen. They dangle it like you too could be Tom Cruise. You too could be a real winner. And we will, you'll that's your eternity and you'll go all the way and you're going to be able to move things with your mind. It's never going to happen. We can see the change in you in a positive way. Keep shining. Thank you, Noreen. I love you, girl. I love that, Jeanette. Millions of tiny flowers opening one by one. One day, you will wonder how you ever lived in the Scientology box. That's true. But I have to say to you guys, especially the people who are still looking at that hope dangling, you're not going to get it there. And I know that I know more than anybody that you can't get out. You can't say anything. I would have never said anything. But I would never, ever go back now if I knew that freedom was on the other side of that thinking. If I knew that freedom was on the other side of that idea of fear that I'm going to lose everybody, then you're going to have to lose everybody. Because you're not going to be with everybody until death. You're only going to be with you. Save yourself. I'm sorry, but I lost everybody and it has been so worth it. You're going to have to leave them behind. It's hard to say, but oh my God, my new life is amazing and my child is saved. And I got out with what I got out with and I don't regret it. I have so many new people in my life. I have so many friends that love me for me, flaws and all, reactive mind, shining bright. And there's so many people out there on the other side of it that those are the people that you were told that are evil and not to be trusted and low on the tone scale and out ethics and what have you. They're not. I promise. I would never, I can't imagine going back. I can't even hardly remember. I can't believe how I used to live in my head in so much fear and so much worry that it doesn't work on me. And why doesn't the tech work on me? And I'm never going to have eternity. And I'm going to be back in the implant station before I know it. And this body is going to drop. And I mean, it's just constant bad news. But they tell you all the time, and I know this because I was there. They tell you all the time, don't watch TV, and that's where you get all your bad news, and don't talk to non-Scientologists because that's where the bad stuff comes from. That's where you become PTS, and that's where all the negativity is stemming from, is the world outside of this organization. They lied. It's the opposite. They are lying. Thank you, Melissa. And I know it's hard to see that because if somebody right now were telling me that when I was in, I would be going, I don't want to listen to this. You're lying to me. I don't want to listen to this. My mother and my sister did that to me. They begged me to watch the aftermath. They did exactly what I'm doing to you right now. And I know that you're sitting there going, you're full of shit, girl. You're a liar. No, Scientology will save me. It's not going to save you. That's just the hard truth of it. And that's not me and my situation, and it's case by case. It is not going to be there for you. They are lying to you and they are being very harmful. I love Nancy. If an under the radar person could take those steps to leave, regardless of the fear of losing a family member that's in, the family member might be waiting on you to leave so they can follow. Yes. That is such a good point too, Nancy, because she's right. That family member can't come to you and talk about it. You can't go to them and talk about it, or you get written up, and you also just can't trust each other, right? So what if you leave and you've got somebody going, wait, we will come with you? We've been questioning this too. I was questioning it for years. I wouldn't have left, but I was questioning it. Thank you, Tracy. You are blooming. That is so sweet. Thank you. Especially folks born into it. I love you, One True Morbs. We are so proud of you and the progress you've made in such a short time. Community is everything. Community is everything. Everything. I probably wouldn't be where I'm at mentally, spiritually, just healing so much if I weren't here with you guys. That is true. That is a good point. I'd be miserable. This is truly an army of people, and we all have each other's backs. And I couldn't do it without that. But if you're watching, you have these people too. These are not my people. These are beautiful souls waiting for you to cross over that path where you leave the fear behind, where you finally get the courage to let it all go. And we will all be here for you. You are welcome here. You can come on and do streams with me. You can talk, you can not talk, you can reach out to me, you can be private. It doesn't matter. We're just here for you. Whether you want to be silent or loud, we're here for you. I can speak for every one of these people in the chat. Every one of these people loves everybody in this chat. We're friends, and it is tight knit. We have a whole safety net here for you. There's plenty of room. Kristen with the C, when you can, watch the recent live with Marilyn and Blow Drill. Amazing. He'd be great to have a healing conversation. I love Dylan, and I will do that. Thank you. I don't have a period anymore, so I don't mind yours. Thank you, Carol. Noreen says, you don't know what other people are going through, Reese. Just know that we are healing with you. Yes, that's right. Kathy Ann, it hasn't saved you. It won't save you. Let this be you. We are here with open arms waiting for you to take that leap into hope. That is so kind. I love you, Kathy Ann. Thank you. It's true, too. It is a leap. It is a scary leap. And it's scary because they told you it was. And everything going on in your mind is because of them. They told you that. I just realized that 2 days ago. It's going to take time. But I just realized I still have all kinds of fear. Oh, wow, Laura Font, that's crazy. Hey, Anita, I still have fears when I leave the house. I still feel nervous. Now, I love people and I always have. I'm not nervous to talk to anybody, but I'm not as fearful anymore. Oh, I love you, Joyce. Just like going out in your backyard in the morning. They don't have backyards at no time to take a picture of the sky. That's right. That's so true, Joyce. Thank you, Kuala Lu. I love that. Cooking with the grandma. Reese, you are a breath of fresh air. This channel helps me not feel alone for a couple of hours a day. And that's a gift for a lonely old gal. I love you. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm glad to be here for you. And so is everybody else. We are all here with you. I know another Anita. Thank you, Marie J. I just realized 2 days ago that fear and that nervousness in my head, that's not me. That's not even me. They told me who I was. That is criminal. Sorry, guys. Barbara, get back with your family. For God's sakes. You're supposed to be with your family tonight. And look, sadly, what's even more sad is this isn't just a Scientology thing. It's weird, guys. It's a weird thing to realize that that wasn't me. The horrible things that I say to myself, the things that I said to myself as a child, heck, the things I've probably said to other people that I shouldn't have said, the judging of people throughout my life, the misreading, the summing people up because of my Scientology training. I feel like it was just so robotic. And up to 2 days ago, I just finally figured even that out. So if you are under the radar, you're being told how to think, how to feel, what to think, what to do. And the worst part about that is, in Scientology, you are told constantly, you get to think for yourself in this religion. You get the tools, you get the life tools to think for yourself. Curious? Isn't that what they say? Curious? Their commercials, sorry, I have a cat hair on me. Their commercials used to say something like that, like, come find out for yourself, discover it for yourself. It isn't. You don't get to think for yourself. It's constantly L. Ron Hubbard. I grew up my entire life of people left and right of me going, well, LRH says this, LRH says that. What does LRH say about it? Why don't you do what LRH says? It's sick. You don't get to think for yourself. It's total mind control. And you've got blinders on, and it's hard to accept that. It's hard to see that. But I'm not trying to get you to, question it or look at that. I'm telling you that's what's going on. And it's just fucking criminal. I don't know what's out there. I don't know if there's a God. I'm not saying there isn't. I think it's a beautiful thing that people believe in God. That was taken from me. I know nothing about it. I admire it. I might even consider it one day. It's too soon for me right now. But I will tell you, I don't know what happens. But neither the fuck do you. And OT8 and dropping bodies and picking up new bodies and the implant station and all this shit that he said happens, that ain't it. So you are putting all your chips into something that's not true or real. And you're losing money and you're going into debt and you're suffering for no reason. The man's a liar. It was all made up. Now, that's a hard one to swallow. That was hard for me. I cried for days going, what am I supposed to believe in now? All I believe and think and eat and sleep is Scientology. How am I supposed to unpack that? That's all a lie. It is. I'm sorry. You're going to have to accept that. It is. Took me a minute to accept it, but it is a lie. Watching you grow while being an inspiration to others is incredible. You were meant to have this voice, getting stronger every day to help others. Love you so much. I love you, Tony Hooter. Thank you so much for your super chat and saying that. That's why I'm saying I'm not going anywhere. I thought I was maybe not going to do this channel anymore. I thought, well, people are going to leave me anyway. They're going to get sick of me. This is going to fizzle out. Blah, 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 blah. It's not going to happen. This is what I want to do. I want to help people. Why would I stop? Why would I assume it's not going to work out? Because I came from Scientology where they teach you that. That wasn't even me. That's not even the way I am. I don't know who the fuck I am because I'm buried. I was buried under all of that false thinking. You're so loved, and we are here for you forever. Thank you, Alex. I will help as much as possible for you to grow and expand your channel. You're not alone anymore. Thank you, babe. I love you, and I know that. That's weird, Andra. I don't know why you keep getting Scientology commercials. I don't know how else to get this message across. And this isn't just going to be today. I'm going to talk about this a lot, actually, because it's very inspiring to me to talk about it. It's a subject that needs to be talked about over and over. And it won't get boring. We need to talk about this. We can still laugh and do silly stuff and talk about other topics, but we've got to talk about this every once in a while because it's really important. It's even important for the non-Scientologists. It's just important to get the damn word out there for anybody to go, whoa, I didn't know that's what Scientology was. I mean, I've seen the billboards, I've seen a commercial, but no, this message needs to be spread far and wide. I came from it. I know what I'm talking about. And I won't stand for it. I don't know that I can get back what they took from me. And in some ways that makes me mad. And there's some things I can change, and there's others that I can't. I mean, being mad about it isn't going to get me very far. And I really have a hard time being angry these days. I don't want to be angry. Good night, Christine. I don't want to fight with people. I don't want to hold a bunch of, just anger toward things. It's exhausting. It really is. Thank you, Brock. Found you through the lifeboat. That's really sweet. Glad you got out helping others to get out. Found you through the lifeboat. Love your candidness, your sense of humor, and your heart. Such a beautiful person in every way. That is really kind. Brock, I'm glad that you're here with us. Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Oh, I love Kat. I was like that in my 50-year marriage. Every day you help me. Thank you and love you so much. Wow, Kat. I love Kat, AC/DC fan. Thank you, babe. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you, Florence. Tinker Mom, isn't that the truth? You can't help everybody. I love you, Cricket. Between your toxic father and that toxic cult, little Reese never had a chance, but grown Reese is turning out to be incredible. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. LeBone's Creations, you are getting a lot of what you lost back. Every day you grow and your personality just blossoms. You are an incredibly beautiful soul and woman. Thank you so much. I found you through Aaron and Tommy through you. Mary, that's so sweet. And you're a member. Thank you for being a member. I don't know where we're going to go from here. I don't have a whole lot of a plan. But I have something that right now I have something that you under the radars don't have that I want you to have. That I never had. Friends. Lots of them. Love. Lots of it. True friendship and true love. And I never, ever, ever experienced it before. And I am floating around the room all day, every day. Nothing hurts anymore. Like, I don't get sick anymore. I think I'm just so happy. I'm on day 1 of my period. Usually I would be moaning, bitching, going, I hurt, everything hurts. Oh, I don't feel like doing anything. I just don't have that mindset anymore. I can't seem to bring myself down too much and wallow in anything. I'm fucking free. There's nothing better. I wake up every day going, I have friends. What is there to bitch about? I have friends. And you know how I know that? Because I get about 100 messages a day or more from them going, checking on you. How are you? I love you. Hey, I loved yesterday's message. I'm sending you something. I have that and you don't. And I didn't think it was important. Being a Scientologist, friends were not important. I can promise everybody here that. I remember when I first started therapy, he said to me, why is this damn dog hair still stuck in my lip gloss? He said to me, do you have friends? And I was like, no. Like I was put off by it. And for the following, like the next 6 weeks, he was like, how are you doing making a friend? Do you guys remember that? I talked about it a lot. I joked about it. I was like, I tried to make a friend. I don't want to make a friend. And I felt forced to do it in therapy. He was like, you really, really need to make friends. And I was like, you need to fuck off. Like it was starting to make me mad. I was like, I don't need them. I don't want them. And I was like, I have my YouTube channel. Those are my friends. This was in the very beginning. And he was like, and I said, that's enough. Well, now I've met you guys and now I talk to you and now it's real. I've hugged you. I know your backstory. I know all of your loss. I know your pains. You know mine. And I really, really love you guys. And if I have to be broke and poor as shit and lose everything, it doesn't matter because I still have you guys. I won't lose you. And I can't turn away from that now. I see how important it is. I see what he meant by that. I see the true value of relationships. And I was craving it. I wanted that. I really wanted that. And I remember wanting that when I was little. But then as I grew into an adult, I remember becoming very numb to it and forgetting about wanting it and just going, well, it's not something I'm ever going to have anyway. I never had it in the first place. Because they take it away from you. You're kind of born wanting connection, but they take it away and they start slowly. And then you kind of are closed off and you become numb to it. And then you start to go, why would I want that? I don't want that. Friends aren't important. How dare you ask me if I have friends? You swing the other way from what you wanted when you were born and craved connection. They get you, they sour it, they poison it, and they get you to believe that it's not something that you want or need, that you shouldn't reach for that. And I'm finally back to who I originally was, wanting that. But this time I get it. You gifted it to me. And yeah, witness, that's exactly right. I don't need anybody. And honestly, I look at all the choices I've made in my life and it's all based on that way of thinking. Even the people I've married, the relationships I've been in with men specifically, I'm like, would I have chosen that? I mean, now Fred doesn't count. I'm so sorry. Fred is my everything. He's my guardian angel. He's helped save me and rescue me through this, like he said he would. But like my current life situation, it's not really where I want to be. And that's okay. That is actually okay. I am at peace with it, and I'm not afraid of it anymore. I'm not sitting here going, but what if? And if I'm not here, where will I be? And I'm scared to be somewhere else. And but this house is so nice. And but yeah, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna lose. I'm just not. I don't think that way. I'm not going to think that way. I'm not going to let myself think that way. That's how Fred was with me. He would not let me go there. He would say, "You're too special. That's not going to happen to you." Thank God for Fred. Oh, thank God for Fred. You deserve all good things. You've earned it. Thank you, Lino. Thank you for your super chat, babe. You chose the security of Jeff. You needed that back then. Absolutely. Security is a good thing. And Jeff has provided me with a lot of gifts like that. And I am not discounting that. But I can also give gifts to myself, like security. I can do it too. I just think for the first time, I see that it's going to work out. It's going to be okay. I have Butch. I got to bring Butch down here and show him to you guys. I have more confidence. And that's something else that they take away from from the very beginning of whenever your time is starting as a Scientologist. They break that confidence down. Thank you, Blake. Yeah, I don't want to be defeated anymore. And I also don't want to defend myself anymore. I feel like I know who I am, and I just want to start from here. I don't want to be rude to anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody. I want to be even more kind than I've ever been to people, because it truly is a lesson too. You don't know what's going on in a person's life. I mean, I have smiled through my whole life. I've been hilarious. I've made people laugh. I've been told that forever. You should do stand up. You should do stand up. Never going to do stand up, by the way, guys. I would stand there and piss my pants. Okay. I would have a huge fear of standing there trying to do that. But you wouldn't have known that I was miserable, that I was programmed, that I was a robot, that I was not free, that I was abused, because I was laughing and smiling. You wouldn't have known. So carry that along with you too. Really keep that in mind. You might be talking to somebody who's really having a rough life, and you would never know it because they drive a Porsche, or they have a really nice house, or they seem to have it together, or. I don't care if they're rich or poor. Just be nice to people. Did you watch the video I tagged you in yesterday? I hope you understand why I tagged you in it. No, I didn't. I'll have to go look for it. I'm sorry. I didn't see it, Alex. Got any tips for a CIA agent on infiltrating Scientology? Boo. I don't. I've gotten a lot of people that have reached out to me and said, "How can I infiltrate it? How can I go in and be one of them?" Guys, I think it's harder now more than ever. Um, I think it's really hard to do because they are probably on such high alert. I don't think it would be very easy to go in there and just be like, "Hey, I'm interested in Scientology." I almost think that's what's going to be the death of them too, because they're only going to be able to trust their true, real, seasoned, long-time members, and eventually all those people are going to die off. And the only people they'll trust will be the ones that are born into it. Because it would be hard. I would think it would be hard. Brittany, I love you. I need a card. Thank you. That's true. The most important relationship is the one we have with ourselves. Yes. Yeah, Carol Barnhart. Peace, lady. You hid your pain with your humor, but you could see it in your eyes. Now your eyes sparkle with love and your humor is still intact. Thank you. The video is basically what you're talking about, finding your soulmates, feeling safe. I love that. Life is not easy for anyone. And if it is, life gets harder. It is the way of things. That's why love keeps us going. It's the best fuel there is. Absolutely, Blake. Friendship, love. Hey, dark sarcasm. Thank you, Helen Davis. I love Phoenix Rising. It is so moving to witness your growth and gratitude. You have adjusted your crown and are standing strong on your own merits and value. God, I love you, Ladybug. Oh, I love you. Thank you, Phoenix. That is such a nice thing to say. Everything means so much to me. The words, like, I cannot get enough of it. And it's to prove Blake's point there. It's the love. Like, you guys shower me with gifts and super chats and Venmos or whatever it is. You send me cards. I love it all. Trust me, I'm very grateful for it. It helps me a lot. But I can't tell you what it means to me. Just giving me some form of your wisdom or something, some perspective, something that you notice. It means so much to me. Just your words. So don't ever forget that. Don't ever feel like, oh, I don't super chat her. So I'm left out, or I can't afford a membership, or I don't have a membership, or I don't have a YouTube account. So I can't get a membership. Don't ever think like that. Ever. I love you. Your words, your being here. I don't care if you're a lurker. I know you're here. I appreciate you. I appreciate it so much. You are what got me out of this darkness. So don't ever think that you don't matter, because I see you even if you're lurking. I love you, and you matter so much to me. I don't care about a dollar. I don't care about any of that. It's very much appreciated, but that is not why we're here. And I just really love you guys. We have built such an amazing community. That's all that matters to me. It means everything. I love you, Rhoda. Luann, thank you for making sure you were subscribed. Thank you, you guys. I really mean that. I love you, Liv's mom. We're all grateful for you coming into our lives, Reese. I love you, Carol. Thank you. Sue J, love you. I always love it when the lurkers come out. I think it's so cute. It's just adorable. And you guys do what you want to do. I don't want to make any lurkers come out, but I think it's so cute when you guys poke your little heads out and you say, I've been around since day one. And I go, oh, wow. It's amazing. It's amazing. And it doesn't matter if you lurk or if you're chatty or if you talk every once in a while or if you're replay crew. I appreciate you too. Very much, actually. It doesn't matter, though. We all come from different places. I came from a real weird place, but we're all here. We all somehow made it here and found each other in this moment in time. It's crazy. And we all love each other and look forward to seeing each other and talking. This is a true group. Rhoda, that's okay. Message me privately, babe. Chaotic Bleach. I only super chatted twice because it's after midnight here and I was paid today. I don't super chat all the time, but I know Reese sees me and talks to me regardless, and I love her for it. That is so sweet. Do you see what I mean? She got paid today. So instead of going and paying her bills and, doing all the things she should do with her money, she gave me money. That's what I mean. These people are amazing. They love you, I promise. If you just come out of Scientology, you will be loved. You will be treated right. Love you, Joe Virus. You will have friends. You will be okay, but it will be very hard. But think of all the things you're going to discover day by day. And the best thing you're going to discover is yourself. You're going to figure out what you actually like, what you actually feel, what you think, and not somebody else. Lurker coming out to say, I always feel welcome here, so thank you. Sharon, that is so sweet. I love the lurkers. Mary, I'm an old lady, so I jabber. Mary, we love that about you. Blake says, one final message to anyone under the radar. You are the way to happiness. I love that. Reese can confirm that the only way to realize that is by leaving. It is a sacrifice that will never stop rewarding you 100%. Blake, that's a beautiful thing to say, as always. Jeannie Hansen, longtime lurker, but loved you long time. When I commented during your Seattle breakfast, you pronounced my name correctly. I hope I just did now. Impressive, because most don't. I think it's Jeannie. I hope I'm right. But thank you for talking. Thank you for stepping out of your little shell. Julie Higgins, I've watched you since you began first time live. Just want to let you know you are an amazing woman and I enjoy all your feeds. Julie, that is so kind of you. Again, it does not get old. Thank you, V. McWilliams. Good night, Kuala Lu. While you're in here, guys, make sure you're subscribed. I don't know if I'm losing subs or not. I really haven't been checking it as much lately. I'm just happy to have whoever wants to be here. But if you got unsubscribed and you want to be subscribed, check. Brock, you and Tommy had me laughing to the point of tears the other night. He is so fun to do shows with. Tommy is such a gift to me. He is such a friend. I love that man. He is amazing. He's amazing. Love you, Blake. He reminds me of Blake and Sterling. He's amazing that he's so good to communicate with. That's not an easy thing to find sometimes, but he is so easy to talk with. Philip Wright, you're so funny. Yeah, Rain, I saw that. Hey, Rain, how was your root canal, by the way? I'm surprised you're here. I know you were having a root canal today. Question, are you seeing an uptick in people under the radar letting you know they watch or watch others? Do you think this is working? Summer, I don't. No one steps out and says anything to me, so I don't know yet, but I am very confident it will happen. I think it will happen. I think it is working. It's just going to be slow going. It's hard to leave, Summer. It's really hard to leave. I didn't do it. I was pushed. So I can't even say I was brave enough to leave. I have learned to say love you more since I have been on here. Not easy for me. I love that Kathy loves horses. That's beautiful. I had 2 root canals. Thanks for asking. And the numbing is just wearing off. You had 2 today? Oof. I've had 7 root canals, but never 2 in one day. Oh, God. Rain, we're thinking about you, girl. Take it easy. Take it very easy. I hate root canals. I hope you at least had an endodontist. I've had root canals by just regular DDS, but I've also had my specialist, an endodontist, and it's so much better with an endodontist, but it costs a lot more. Oh, Donna, if I miss a live or replay, I really miss you. I really miss you guys. I love coming on here every day. It brightens me. I love seeing you guys. Even today, I was like, I'm so tired. I cooked dinner for Huxley again. We had a great time. I did a little cleaning. I got my oil change done. And I thought by tonight with my period, I was like, I'm really tired, but I can't. I was like, and I just thinking about going live. I was like, no, I can't skip a night. I got to do it. I just started to get more and more energized thinking about seeing you guys. I was like, I can't leave them hanging. I just can't. I have to see my friends. I have to see them. Moon Shadow, I went on vacation for 10 days and couldn't wait to get back to your show. You are definitely something special, Reese. I love you. And I hope your vacation was amazing, girl. Dang. 10 days. That's awesome. I did not walk the trails in Seattle. No. Not everybody has an errand to flap them out. Yeah, leaving does take planning and strategy. Eileen, Reese, this was really beautiful. And I hope that anyone who is tangled with a toxic family or in a relationship with someone who tears them down takes in what you're saying. Exactly, Eileen. It's not just for the Scientologists. Thank you, Zoe. Oh, I love that Chow Yun smile. True chaotic bleach. Thank you. Thank you, Joyce. You also gave us your friendship too. Thank you. I see you a few times though, CN Livingston. I'm glad you're here. Zoe, lurker Zoe Reese, you're saving many lurkers from removing themselves from planet Reese. Thank you, babe. Thank you so much for your super chat. I love that just a northern girl. Someday you'll be someone's Aaron. Love you, Yarn Prepper. That's amazing. Dania, I bet I didn't say it right. I adore the love and encouragement that this chat gives to you, to Reese, but equally the love and encouragement this community gives to each other. Me too. That is exactly what I was trying to say. You said it really good. Hey, Skyrider. Catching up on 2X, which makes your voice super funny. I guess I'm winning. Hi, Reese. Hey, babe. Love you, girl. I still love your new picture. I just think you look so cute. At least I've stopped drooling. Oh my God, that sucks. PJ Mac, that's so fun. I'm on holiday listening to you and doing laundry. Have fun. Armine, even if under the radars don't, OSA does. Even the tiniest seed can plant is a huge thing. I'm sure you've changed a lot of perspectives today. Your kind, caring, and honest insights will touch many. Thank you so much, babe. I love Armine. We all need a friend in our lives for sure, King's Kid. Brooke Elliott, that is so cute. Stray, rough day, was able to was glad I was able to catch you before you end for the night, Reese. Stray, I'm sorry you had a bad day, babe. Love you, Katie Fulton, all the time. Half full disclosure, I don't like any of you. Stacy, stop it. You love us. Marfta, I don't catch your channel every time, but I'm guessing about once a month because every time I do catch you, you're starting your period. That's hilarious. Well, I'm glad you caught it. I know you're kidding, babe. We love you. It's never too late to join a Reese party. That is so true. We have the best parties. We have the best people. Aw, nearly Marie. My only me time are your lives. The family knows to respect it by now. Oh my God. Some of you guys are so funny. You'll message me privately and like your families don't watch me, but they know who I am at this point. And they'll like, some people are like, my husband will walk by and be like, how's Reese today? What's Reese talking about tonight? That is so hilarious. It's adorable. It makes me feel like such a part of your family. I love it. Yeah, Stray. Always helps being here. I'm glad we're here for you. Keela, thank you, Keela. Katie, can you shout out my mom, Molly? We were sitting on the couch watching you together. Molly, God, that's such a cute name. Yes, shout out to your mom, Molly. That's adorable, Katie and Molly. Of course, everybody say hi to Molly. That's such a cute name for a mom, Molly. That's adorable. That's really cute, girls. My mom loves you more than me, Katie. That's absolutely not true, but I love your mom, and that's just adorable. Oh my God. So cute. Everybody's saying hi to Molly. You guys are so cool. I love you guys. You just make me feel so warm. So much warmth. Raymond, I love that you've come back a little bit, Raymond. I don't want to push you back into the chat, but I'm glad that you're here and I love you. I love you and Kevin. You guys, Raymond is one of my really close friends and I love him. And he's in love with Inappropriate Heifer. That's so sweet. My mom's name is Kay. No pressure, but love you all. Oh my God, Kay and Katie. That's so cute. It's like Katie and Molly a minute ago. Well, we love Kay. And if she's watching, everybody say hi to Kay as well, because that's just so cute. Katie's mom. Ted and I were talking a while as I was watching you, and he asked me If you could hear us, oh my God, that is so Ted. Oh my God, I love Ted. I miss Ted. I miss Ted and Sophie. They're so cute, you guys. Barbara's husband, Ted, is so hilarious. I could spend hours with him. He is so funny. Not everybody makes me laugh. Like, not everybody's good at it. It's just, like Jeff, he's not funny to me. Ted is hilarious. Absolutely a gem. That's cute, Katie. Everybody said hi to your mom. 2 weeks, I will be a first-time grandmother. You are so excited, Pat Kimbrell. You should be. That's amazing. That's such an amazing thing to celebrate. So much warmth. That's just your hot flash talking. Actually, I cooled down. Raymond, we were meant to be. Raymond is such a friend. Unstoppable SP. That's amazing. Good for you. I'm glad you got out. You have to have a partner that makes you laugh. Otherwise, life sucks. Absolutely. I agree with that. Yes. You guys, I really love you guys. What's tomorrow? Friday? I have an appointment in the morning. I have a 3:00 appointment after that. Peace, lady. You're funny. I mean, it's not funny, but what you said is funny. I'm sorry you don't have your mother anymore. I know I truly love them too, Keela. Katie, aren't they the best? Many of you have a dark sense of humor, and I live for it. Raymond, so true. Brooke Elliott, payday, so cute. I just really love you guys. I will be back on tomorrow. It will have to be evening because I will be running around all day again, like I was today. But I want to say I love you. I want to say that this chat meant everything to me. And we will have this same talk again. This is an important one, kind of like the end of last night's live, standing up for men, not just women, when it comes to consent and people feeling like they can take advantage of people. We're going to have that talk again, too, because it's worth repeating. Love you, Raymond. Heather McLaughlin, we're still here. We're signing off. Are we going to have a nooner tomorrow with Reese? Not a nooner. It'll be more toward the evening. But I think this conversation was really important. Thank you, Brooke. I love you too. Yadira, you are not chopped liver. You are loved. I love Yadira. This is an important conversation to have, and I hope you guys are cool with it. Good night, Anne. SMSP, thank you. I hope you guys are cool with it, but we're going to have it again sometime. It's worth repeating. I think that it can help somebody, and if we can help somebody, then we should. I definitely think that. No, it's not really the first Midwest goodbye. I think because I'm tired tonight and my period, but it's not that bad. The Advil really helped today, and it's just not terrible. Thank God. I hate having a bad period. Yeah, we love you, Dira. Thank you, Barefoot April. Stray. Yeah, replay what you missed tonight. Definitely, especially because you had a bad day. Thank you, Jazzy Girl Sarah. Love you. Sister time is the best time. Love you, Cat ACDC fan. Thank you, Margie Barr. K-Fic, I love you, and thank you again for my bracelet. I love it so much. You're the best, girl. All right, guys. Katie Smith, thanks for being here. Everybody, thank you. Make sure you're subscribed. Just check. Before you go, the rings. I've had these for a long time. I don't think the store is even open anymore, but aren't they cool? They're just turquoise. And sometimes that one I'll just stack on that one, but I can't stack that one because this finger is smaller. But yes, sorry, babe, I don't know. Everybody, yeah, in the storms, be careful. But I love you guys. Brock, thank you for being here. I'm really excited that you were here, my friend. True to it. Love you. Thank you, Raymond. Raymond, you know I love you. All right, guys. Pamela SP Butterfly. I will see everybody tomorrow, more toward the evening. Hopefully not too late like this. I'm hoping it'll be, I love you, Chaotic Bleach. Get some sleep. And thank you for your super chats. Bye, CJ Harris. And thank you, Kim White. My lip color tonight is number 12. It's the Sephora lip stain. I looked at the number before I came down, number 12. All right. Much love, Robin W. to you back. Love you guys. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for listening to me tonight. Seriously, it was very touching. This was a good one. I love you guys. All right. Here comes Fred.